Thanks, it's okay. So what do you do when your dream dies? Do you sit down and cry? Do you lay down and die? Or do you get up off the floor? Fortunately, I used to listen to a lot of Jim Rohn audios. And he'd say, when you get knocked down and you're on the floor, do a push-up while you're down there. Remember that, Byron? You used to that? Do a push-up while you're down there, and then get up. You'll be a stronger one push-up. You've heard the story from Ann, how our dream died with the company. It was just the culmination of a lifetime of paying dues, a lifetime of driving home at 1 a.m., hand on the steering wheel, rolling down the window to let the cold winter air in so you could stay awake so you didn't fall asleep because you were coming back from doing an opportunity meeting someplace 2.5 hours away from your house. And you get home at 1 a.m. and you get a snack and then you shower and you go to bed and then you get up and go to work the next day. And then you run home at 5 o'clock and you shower and put on some clothes and you go to another presentation somewhere else. Paying those kind of dues. Being a million miler with a couple different airlines, flying in tin cans around the globe. But knowing there's a reason you do it. Because there's people that you believe in. Because the secret of success is helping your team get to where they want to be. And once you understand, hey, if I get them on the path, my path is assured. So we did that. We worked and we built this dream. And I still tell you, there are still 50,000 people, at least to this day, that would tell you that experience with that company was the greatest time of their career. And, time moves on and people have dissipated and, we had no choice. The company was sold and it collapsed. The new owners were just terrible. But that's the way it works in the real world, is you get knocked down. People think, these diamonds, they joined and they sponsored and now they're diamonds and everything is perfect and they're rich and they're sexy and they're happy and they must have never faced rejection. They must have never had people drop out. They must have never had secret meetings. But I promise you, those diamonds you see with Rain, they had more rejection than anyone. They had more dropouts than anyone. They had more no-shows than anyone. But they got up. And for years, I and Ann, we've been looking for how can we get the band back together again. You see the partnership I have with her. She is just, one of the most dear, treasured people in my world. Her and David. The chance to be back with Jeff. Meeting Travis Perry and just realizing I have just met one of the most visionary leaders on earth. On earth. Because and I know he's not famous like Nelson Mandela and he didn't win the Nobel Prize and maybe the rest of the world doesn't know him yet. But see, that's who he is. He isn't about fame and accolade. He's here for the Seeds for Change Foundation. And that's why I'm here. A couple of reasons. I want to let you know, how do you find a company that's really going to make a difference in the world? How does a company really go to exponential growth? Because if I was going to come back in the game, I wasn't going to do it unless I knew I could find a vehicle that I could be part of the team that would create exponential growth and become the next multi-billion-dollar company. And you got to have a product story that resonates, that people feel. Products that are unique, exclusive, highly consumable. They create emotional impact. You got to be well-funded. You got to have somebody like Travis who's willing to invest in the team. You got to have a strong corporate team. All those VPs and general managers, when you see them at this event, give them some, give them a hug, give them some love. The corporate team put together here, the visionary building that Byron Belka has done for all of those years, this was his baby that he's never given up on. He's still here in the ring supporting you guys every day. So you have the corporate team, and you got to have a comp plan that provokes the right behavior, that causes people to act. And with those enhancements that you saw the company announce yesterday, it's locked and loaded. But you need one more thing to go into exponential growth. You need amazing field leadership. No company can go into exponential growth by itself. I don't care how much money they have, doesn't matter how incredible their product is. There are thousands of companies that had great products that are no longer in business today. There are thousands of companies that had a bunch of money. They're not in business today. There's thousands of companies that had the sexiest compensation plan. We have the infinity bonus that pays an extra 2% on the 27th level. Blah, blah, blah. They're gone because they didn't have the people, the field leadership who knew how to build. That's why I'm back in the game. 300 was a movie by Zack Snyder. The Battle of Thermopylae. The Battle of Thermopylae. The 300 Spartans. I'm going to put 300 diamonds in my team. And they're going to be the prosperity warriors who are going to take this message around the world and just bless millions of people. And I already told Travis, I'm going to be here a few years. I'm going to go out. I'm going to build my thing. I'm going to put 300 diamonds. And then I'm retiring from the field. And I'm going to go run the Seeds for Change Foundation. And you don't have to pay me. I'll pay $1 million a year to the foundation to get that job, just so I can go around the world and get in the dirt. This is where seeds grow, when we get in the dirt. And we nourish them, and we water them, and we give them the light. That's what we do in this profession, and that's what we all get to do with Rain. And I've been like a thoroughbred in the stable for 3 or 4 years. I need to run on the track. I need to find these people who have a dream. So I wish I could tell you it's all going to be easy and roses and honeydew and unicorns. It's not. You're going to get kicked in the teeth. You're going to have dropouts. You're going to have no-shows. You're going to face rejection. You're going to face ridicule. People are going to attack you because people without a dream are threatened by other people who have a dream. So when that happens, I just want you to remember this morning together when I said, what do you do when your dream dies? Do you sit down and cry? Do you lay down and die? Or while you're down there, do you plant some seeds in the dirt and you get back up and you build your dreams again? Right. Thank you. Thank you. One last thing. I can't leave this stage without saying, my name is Randy Gage, and I came to make it rain. Peace. Love you guys.